intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. All right, so this is the lava game is getting bubbly. The uh put notice, that's what it is. Put notice edition. All right, so starting with the Healing Light Tarot. These are the energy cards. Wonderfully, 6 of Wands, upright on the left side, and that's receiving a huge win. This is for me, and partially by me, partially by my partner in peace and quiet. And the right side, the doing side, is this internal, external, internal. 10 of Wands, the doing side. Is this putting all resources, employed? Yeah. So put notice. So that way I am that much more relieved and in my own moment. As well as, when you delegate tasks across the board to skilled professionals, whether they're official or non-official, it gives the all moment to many others, to each of them. So that's very, very good. It's teamwork. All right, so I felt extremely compelled to pull the tea leaf fortune cards, and proceed with that. What else do we need to say? Do I need to pull the others from yes or no? Okay, so we work with what we have right here, and I just wanted to get an idea of anything else that should be conveyed. Um, yeah, I mean, I got a little mobile, I stretched a bit, and I noticed that I was being attacked energetically again, and it was severely like a lot of pressure around here again, like I was back in that last job. But that was like several people. So here it was like a lot. I think a compilation of very aggressive energetics, because um it was like, I know it's TMI, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. um a lot of like how I said in the morning, when I'm being attacked, like at night, and then by in that same area, and then by morning, I whatchamacallit, when I have to use the bathroom and it's just pee, like I held out like a lot. So it goes like like that. Like just just like I can't even, I don't even consider that a fart. That's just like, I don't even, like, a lot of accumulated pressurized energy concentrated in this area. So that's what happened after the reading, when I was stretching, like, or actually I ate something like chill, like what, I'm not even, but very chill. And so after that, I decided to just stretch for a bit, and then I realized, okay, well, I just need to go pee, and that's when it happened. But it was like for a very short increment of time, which tells me that there was a lot of aggressive attacks within, like, just the measure of it. And so I continued to stretch a bit more, which like, again, burp the baby, whoever knows what that means, you know what it means. And so I know that I was being energetically attacked until like I think I lit the candle properly again, and things was just fine. Um Gosh, it does wonders. Even though like um my sun element is air, um like fire works quite well with me, and the ether element. So I don't know what to say about that, but I felt extremely um compelled to use the tea leaf fortune cards to get an idea of what else I should be conveying. Because as I thought more about that email from that specialized, I don't even know if you would call him an attorney, but he was referred by the attorney. And like, by the way the communications were set up, it was almost like there was a separate, I realized it was a separate email. I think that's what I remember, a separate email set aside from the group thread. So I know that like they're just fucking with me. I know that they're just there's something absolutely not kosher about that. And it's true. So I don't need to agonize over like reading between the fine lines of this and that, of what this attorney is saying. I know summed up like in just skimming it over um without scrutiny, um like it's absolutely just bullshit. You get a gist for it. Um Once you get a sniff of bullshit, you like it doesn't take much to decipher. Um so I'm wondering where all the bullshit originated from, truly. Like, was the judge in on it as well? Or, like, I understand some of attorneys were, but like, I have to really wonder, like, was it like all just a skit? I don't know. So now that I have like a strong resources, um uh who back me, um i I have to like really, I would really like to employ um and these resources and figure out like what what else should I like convey. I mean, I don't really know how to go about this right now. So the lava game is getting bubbly, and um what is it? Put on notice edition. Okay, so this is wonderful though, guys. I really didn't anticipate on the left side getting the Six of Wands, the straight up victory card. This is like, um, but you know, knowing that I have this like mystery figure that is like highly coveted as well. I mean, many would consider me to be highly coveted. I mean, for a variety of reasons too. Um, but like, especially now that I have a lot of people on my side backing me. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that um, since I have major eyes on this, not just like 3D version, um, but also the inclusive of it, um, I just got to figure this part out, you know, like what else needs to be uncovered? I know that seems very repetitive, but I'm just in shock that energies would go this far still, like just toying with me. And it's crazy. Like, I think we're at the point of now, I don't think ego is the biggest thing at stake here now. We're moving into the realm where I think people really need to watch their back. And that's not, I'm not one of them. My family's not one of them. I really believe that if people don't like really correct the issue, there's going to be some severe damage, permanent losses. Um so I gotta speak up while I have, this help, because like why do I need to bleed for somebody else's, mishaps? Why do I need to go through, you know, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Um, I don't believe spirit is a sadist. I do believe that spirit knows like all realms of sentience. Um, so like so I'm just gonna see what spirit wants me to talk about on this one. The lava game is getting bubbly. So that could mean like things are brewing, and or, it has the champagne effect for me. Okay. So first off, let me see. Do we use this? This one. Okay. So I'll do some header cards from this. Or they said header cards from this, but first off, the segue is bear in reverse, danger, especially in money matters. So it's in reversal. The segue to this is that I am safe when it comes to monetary matters. Yes. So I get to experience the champagne effect with the lava game. That me and um uh my my helpers. hmm My helpers get to experience this bubbly, champagne effect, the um being put on notice. Well, this is wonderful. I really didn't expect this. I don't I don't memorize these cards. I haven't used these cards in a very, very long time. Um so it's strange that, I would, not strange, not so strange, I suppose. Um okay. Okay. All right. So my expanded divine panel of the infinite eight. Okay, let's get some header cards here. I don't want to drop these, so give me a second. Okay. Get it centered. Okay. Boop. 3, 2, 1. Header cards. What are they? Left side is nest inverted. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Very, yeah, personal. And then on the right side, the doing side, peacock. Beware of great pride, inverted. So maybe some may get, very irked to the point of like they don't give a frick about this or that. Their ego is gonna come into like full drive, hyperdrive. Maybe is this internal? External. It's actually more so external. Okay, so I don't really, yeah. Um, Even like the ratio is totally off when it comes to these energies, because like the slightest bit of pride that I have in having like a strong backing will like put these energies in their egos in hyperdrive, almost like I'm gloating, but it's not. Yeah, I mean, um, I guess people don't like, I guess, yeah, these energies have a history of there's like a kind of like a spiritual Napoleon complex, where they feel so little in their energy fields, in their being, that they project this on others. So yeah, it just doesn't really make sense. That's on the doing side. So that's a word of caution for them more so. Not so much for me, but um yeah, cuz I'm not the type to say like I wish a motherfucker would, you know? I mean, whenever I've said that in my readings, that's coming straight from my channeling through my expanded divine panel of the infinite eight, if not spirit and themselves. Um main source. So, they're they're kind of speaking in on my behalf. So like that's not something that comes to my nature in talking like that. So that's not a caution for me. Okay, so the left side, internal, external, internal, external. So this is also external. What? How is this external? Is this my divine collective? My divine collective. I think my divine collective is feeling um on edge. Like I think they're no, not I think. Are they going through some heinous shiz? No, not heinous. But some trying times. Yes, some trying times. So, let's see here. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay, so that's something that we have a common thread in, and I would say this is excellent because just as with health, um uh you cannot like money cannot replace your health, nor your family, nor well, at least to those that are ethical, um yeah, I would have to say that. But since the nest is inverted and clarifying the energy card of the Six of Wands, I would say that's safe. That realm is safe for us, okay? Um, being that the peacock inverted is an external energy of caution, um, like a straight up message of caution extroverted, um the 10 and clarifying the 10 of wands, yeah, that's definitely saying it like you know what I heard. um because it's employing all resources. These are live resources. This is like deployment energy, delegating and then deployment, of these professionals, whether official or non-official, unofficial. And so, what is it? I heard, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Like, for real. Because, like, first, you better watch out. Okay, that's a word of caution. You better not cry, because if you try me, you are going to end up crying for sure, more than weeping status. So I better not hear it, like, because they're gonna come down. They're gonna rain down for sure. I'm not. This is this isn't just like thug energy. Um, this is like, what do you call it? Like true warfare type of energy. You don't get that type of energy elsewhere. This is they will send a message for sure. Um hmm, yeah. Um but even still, I feel like, the unofficial energy, or I can't even speak it because like I'm not within like closely knit and known to certain neighborhoods, but I've been getting, can I say it? Yeah, because the lava's getting bubbly. The lava game's getting bubbly. Um, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of like thug type of energy also, um, on my like in support of me, and this is not like super volatile. Like they know what's up. These are the energies where, um they have a reputation that precedes them, yet they can also retire and maintain that like superior, like their reputation doesn't die but is very much respected. Like they hold their own um with age. And so um what was I gonna say about that? So in my dream, maybe like three at least 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago. It was crazy. It was almost nightmare level. And um um like um somebody was about to throw down, like there was real danger. um but then Scarface um was in my dream. I don't dream of Scarface. Like, what the heck? But Scarface was the one that was protecting me. Um he told me to stand behind him, and there were a few other girls that I think he was protecting too. But I was the main one. And so I would I would have to stand closest to him. And this is not like the pimp level energy. This is like big brother, like God brother, type of energy. And so I stood when he told me to get behind him. um there were other girls that also went behind him, but it was kind of like kind of spread in a line or something. But there was one other girl that had to stand right next to me too, and she also protected me. There's and there's no way at all that she would be jealous or have beef with me. There's something where she was like even status almost, like I don't know how to describe it. While she was also being somewhat protected, she could hold her own too. There was something about it where I was surrounded by protection, but by one particular main figure. When things, when somebody had to throw down, um uh he was there to protect me. And I don't know what else happened, but that's what happened. Okay. So wait, do you get, oh gosh. This one got bent. This one? Yes? Okay. Like that? Like that. Skull in reverse. Hidden secrets can harm you. Okay, so I think there's an energy that revealed itself to me. Kind of like understand the energies. Um, Hidden secrets can harm you. So this energy revealed itself to me. Um, is this a caution for me? No. Um, oh, you know what? This is kind of like a one-to-one thing. When you're partnered up with someone, and you hide certain parts of yourself because you're worried about how the other might think of you, um, you're you're working on foundations that are already faulty. You're building on something that's based on a lie, and this energy knows that I don't believe in that. So the worst harm that can be done is something that's done on the inner circle. When you initiate um um expectations of reciprocative trust, and it's based on a one big lie, one big hidden part of yourself. There's no excuse for it. Like that cannot happen. So this energy revealed itself to me. um mhm, this realm of their life. um yes, that is correct. All right, so anything more? Um, okay, so, all right, what else shall I divulge? Oh, you know what I got too? I found this, I didn't find it, but like I was cleaning up, and it's the Grail Tarot. Um, at first, I got just the book. Um, It was used, but it was very hard to find. And I wanted variety. So the next time I saw it paired with the card. So this is actually a duplicate, and I was going to sell it, but I guess nobody felt like it resonated, or they overlooked it. I don't know what, but that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a card from here. Okay, I'm expanded. Oh, you know what? Let's talk. Okay, can I mention the Illumin-Hotties? Can I mention them? Because I remember divinating, and I know that I I know that the leads did not frown upon me. I know that I felt I was welcomed. Like I I would say not just that there was intrigue, but that they appreciated my role. Like there was respect on my name for sure. And so yes. It was very quiet though. Like they don't want me to like flaunt that type of energy. And I understand it. I was just confused though when I did the playback of my last reading. And I don't want to reveal any identities there because that's not my, like, that's not what I'm supposed to do. But I figured would be a great you know, pick for it. So okay. If those leads just so I don't get it twisted. Okay. My expanded divine panel of the infinite 8. We'll do one for me, one for them. Okay. So what would you say that they like, what is their stance on me? What do they think of me? Stance of me? Stance on me? Or think of me? Okay, well, answer, what do they think of me? Okay. This one? This one. Okay, meaning on a spiritual journey. Okay, this is Two of Stones, so Two of Pentacles. Okay, on any spiritual journey, we can often be faced with enormous undertakings. In the case of the Grail quest, this can include mastery of the vast lore and literature concerning the Grail, not only in deciding which aspects are relevant to your own path, but also looking for the meaning behind the words. In most readings, this card indicates a decision to be made that may be difficult because there are so many choices. It requires the reader to look beneath the surface of meaning to find the right answer. On the journey, it may be a place of indecision. Okay. Confusion, overwhelming tasks, too much choice, overprudence, considering options. Okay. So I guess they consider me like, what they think of me is more of like an energy right now. I think that's what they're they only like want to commit to as far, let me see here. Well, like at a glance, they can see that I'm in the middle of something. And it's the Two of Pentacles here is expressed almost like the Two of Swords. Like I just need some clarity here. Like which way do I go? Because the fork in the road is not just one and one. There's like it's a true fork, like three prongs. Like so you know, it's a little bit more complicated for me anyway. Let me see here. Do I read the rest? Let me see here. Yes. No, not on that. Okay, so there's only one other part. No, they said I can pick another to clarify. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. So that was on page 72. Okay. Okay, to clarify. Okay, this side. Suit of vessels. Okay, master of vessels. Okay, this is meaning, okay. What's a master of vessels anyway? I guess that's the King of Cups. Anyway, possessed of a finely honed sense of humor, honesty, and integrity, the Master of Vessels can be fair almost to a fault. Upright, is affectionate, and supportive. He often sees to the heart of problems more clearly than others. Devoted to fair dealing, he is considerate and generous, indicating the presence or need of such traits in ourselves. Okay, understanding, consideration, generosity, transformation, and spiritual values. Okay, so um they see me in a highlight, definitely. And any, like, the particular situation that I'm in can get the best of anyone. So they understand, like, who I am character wise, but they also see what kind of situation that I'm in. So even like more like it's not just like shout out to you, Tina, but it's like, you know, um low key speaking, my heart goes out to you, that kind of energy. They understand the predicament. So you know, so the one thing that I want to say though is that, you know, the energy, like that I was talking about over here, um the way I know that there is still um heart and humanness, like in like the soul still intact with that energy, despite like all of the things that, all of the signs that I received, and all of the things that had transpired, um uh is that I know that he regrets this. Looking back, he does regret doing that to me. And it's not just because I'm in the position that I am in now, but uh um it's inclusive of that only because it opened up his eyes to who I am and how I am, when he never really gave that an opportunity before. Because when you're in a realm that's accustomed to just giving attention to aesthetics and power plays, um, it's not so much as you automatically forego certain aspects of life, but it um, twists your perspective. You're almost like on automation with how you process things. So there's less um, I guess it restricts the fluency that one would normally have. Um, mhm. And so, being that time has passed, he and I was working on my other stuff and on, you know, paying attention to my stuff and removing myself from that situation. He was able to get more of like art appreciation glimpse. So I just know that with him being able to have a mind of his own, and a chance to really see me, and knowing that he does really regret this, that there's still a soul intact with that person, at least, you know, when it comes to me and him. But like things will never be the same, honestly. Like I can't, I there's wait, um there's nothing that I did to deserve that. Nothing. um and so anyway, that's how I can um see certain associations the way I do. But anyway, moving forward, okay. What does my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight say about the leads in this grouping? The Illumin-Hotties. This side. Okay. This is the suit of vessels, 4 of Cups. Okay. We reach a place of stillness that carries undertones of discontent and dissatisfaction, a spiritual low point in which we may experience domestic problems or a sense of affliction that can turn to bitterness. We may feel we are at a turning point, but are reluctant to continue or uncertain how best to proceed. The seeker is in awe of the Grail. So it's dissatisfaction, lethargy, spiritual stagnation, accepting maturity. So my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight sees that this grouping is at a turning point, almost like a crossroads, after seeing what has been employed in the past, historically speaking, and within and past within current reach. And so they understand almost innately that things must change, because not only um, does stagnancy create um, dissatisfaction, but also like life becomes a bore. It becomes um, like, how do I say it? With that, it like there's more opportunity for evil to take place. And there's also a cap on that as far as the intrigue with that world. And so like medieval times has already happened. You know, so um how do I say it? They're at a turning point where they can no longer fib themselves um to sleep or to wake. There's it's not just change that must happen, but there must be more to life than this. And so let me get one more for them to clarify on 163. Is that correct so far? Yeah, it's yeah, I would say that. Okay, so the clarifier to that is, okay, this is 19. The Sun card. How wonderful. Holy crud. That's crazy. I had a feeling that I was going to head into the major arcana, but the Grail question. Okay. What is your source of strength? 19? What? Okay, well, anyway, okay. Meaning, a down-to-earth and realistic approach, even to the highest mysteries of the quest, is vital at times. Boar's tolerance, devotion, and generally sunny disposition makes him a welcome attendant on the journey. The presence of his card in a reading indicates a favorable aspect to the question, which can be seen with clarity and directness. No shadows are permitted to obscure the meaning here. And the ideas of dedication and friendship are important to those engaged in their own journey. Oh, so I have quite an effect on them. So this is kind of like, what is it? Open door policy, but they didn't realize that I was going to find that door. That's crazy. So this is in innocence, enthusiasm, warmth, freedom, and clarity of purpose. So it is kind of like the Land of Oz, where but it's a little twisted in like the plot twist midway. And yeah, because it does feel like how I was saying, like we meet each other at a crossroads. I'm trying to find like some kind of clarity and figuring out where to go, and they're also doing the same, but we're coming from like different places, but sharing the same world or same realm. So it's kind of funny how we found each other in this. That's crazy. What the heck? That's so weird. That's so weird. It's sweet though. But like with this kind of thing, you can't PDA it too much. Like that's not, well, I can't say that it's not safe, but I would just say, I don't know what to say. So, okay, so let's get some cards. Oh, that's a lot. I'm not going to read all of this. That's crazy. That's a fraction of the deck. Anyway, target, inverted. A goal-oriented person. So, yeah, common goals. Yeah, for sure. And trying to gain clarity, make sense out of all of this. This is a lot. No. This is one side, and this is the other side. Do we get shuffle? Yeah, shuffle and get, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay, shuffle, and then we take 2. Okay, so because we have found each other and we have acknowledged like a crossroads, we'll get 2 for this header, okay? This is a subheader. Boop! 3, 2, 1, cheese! What is that? I almost didn't make it. Okay. Harp, inverted. Great happiness. That's fantastic. And then cobweb, extroverted. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. What? This is great. Like, how is it? This is so strange. It is so freaking strange. I didn't even... This is crazy. So the lava game is getting bubbly. What is it? Put on notice edition. Yeah. That's crazy. That's so crazy for us to have that. Like this is extra special actually. This is super special. I thought that Cobweb was gonna be like, I don't know, gnarly. Only because like Harp was so good. Like great happiness. This is personalized. This is harmonious on the recipient side. And then on the doing side for this subheader is an extreme realm of protection. Like there's a matrix within a matrix that is kind of shielding us in this leg of the journey. That's crazy. So, you know, like when there's opposing views, especially, okay, people don't like, okay, yeah, people have a habit of not digesting change so well. Okay, that's just any walk of life. That's a tendency for that to, you know, happen in or out of organizations, in or out of any groupings. And so differences in opinion and operations, even if it's led from the top down, that kind of opposition can lead to inner fighting, inner conflict, inner tension. And so all the more reason that there's an extension of protection on this journey. Negative forces beyond your control. Like even any type of grouping or association, like you only have control of yourself. Even when you're talking about like the top down, talking from the top down, like like everybody still has to account for themselves, and you don't know if like an energy is going to go postal at any moment. So there's protection provided given this like avenue of, what is it, live the search type of energy. That's so weird. That's so crazy. Let me go. Okay, the Healing Light Tarot, this one. Well, it's kind of like open door policy. It's top of the deck. So 10 of Swords in reverse, that's Phoenix energy. How crazy is that? This is crazy. What is this? This is insane. What? That's crazy. I don't know what to say. This is kind of overwhelming. I don't know. It's really strange. I mean, like, it's great strange. It's great surprise. Um, uh, so some people have some issues. Okay. All right. Okay. I want some candy. And like I feel like this is a lot. I don't even understand how it's like this. It's just kind of okay. It's just strange. I don't, if I'm having um there's like almost like a hiccup in digesting this energy. So I just, like, the other side must be experiencing the same, if not more so. Because grouping is, I think, accustomed to dealing with intensified situations or or intensifying situations. So maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's like nothing. No, it can't be. That's crazy. Like, if something is a lie or something masked, I would feel at least an inkling to double check and question it, but I don't see that here. Like I said, I feel as though certain organizations were founded upon true principles. Like they yeah, so I don't know. I guess this is a great opportunity for both sides to think more of themselves. Like for me, I'm a little taken aback. It feels like a love bombing, but not. This feels real, true, actual. And so in my brain, I'm thinking like, little old me, like, why would they, So this is a great opportunity to think more of oneself, both sides. And this is not just an opportunity for expansion, but as well, like, acknowledging a different facet of yourself that is legit and expansive within one's own being. And so when I think of that, I'm not just little old me anymore. Yeah? And suppose I never was. That's crazy. So with the messaging here, it makes it all the more worth it to be basically expelled from different groupings in my life. The ones that I was employed by, paid by, whatever, tolerated by, I don't know. It makes it all the more kind of like, yeah, worth it. To know by comparison when I felt like so small, so small in these areas, and still yet I had to shrink myself even further It's just a strange feeling to look back on all of that. Anyway, did I get cards for that? Oh yeah, it was a Phoenix card. All right. So any more from here? No. 50 minutes. Okay. All right, that was weird. Or I had to collect myself for that one. Like default back to soothing with candy. Yeah, kind of like Inception, where you have to revert back to like know what place you're in through like a little token. That was my candy. Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Um all right, so it was weird. Okay, anything else that I need to know right now? With the lava is bubbling. Cuz lava is unforgiving. It is it's basically it's the kind of energy I don't know if it's the same force, but with its level of intensity of heat, I would compare it against like meteorites that would come in contact, and by the sheer force of like momentum before it even hits the earth or water or whatever, there's a prefix of, like what do you call it, there's like, okay, so if you're behind something that's moving quickly, there's a sense of like like tandem velocity that goes with it, if I'm saying it right. And so with that, because of its large volume of like intensities, there's also a prefix of that. There's a layer of prefix. Dude, I don't really know the science behind things. But if that is true for the energy behind it, then because of the mass of intensity of this dynamic thing, there's also a layer that prefixes it before it touches. So same thing with lava. Um, you don't have to touch it to get burned. You just have to be in close proximity um, to, witness like its melting features. Um, yeah. So what? Oh yeah. The lava is bubbling. The lava game is bubbling. Okay. Just these. This? No. Okay. That's just as this. Okay. So carrot inverted. Opportunity or windfall. Wonderful. What the frick? Butterfly extroverted. A change for the better. What the frick? That's a major windfall. Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. What the frick on extroverted? And then mountain. Major challenge to overcome. Okay. Something's got it. Tortoise in reverse. Slowly but surely getting ahead. No, things are moving quickly. So even with this mountain, a major challenge to overcome, there's like a huge boost up. Slowly but surely getting ahead. It's not slowly anymore. There's so this is a milestone. This is a major milestone is basically what it's saying. And even still, like with this pairing, and what we discuss is like delegating and then deployment. Everyone gets to experience through that energy of pulling in their own weight. Put on notice. put on notice, excuse me. Um, so everybody gets to experience a sense of relief because these specialized units, like everyone's good at something. So the delivery is meant to alleviate not just like the issue at hand, but also alleviate the pressures surrounding it and addressing it. This is excellent. These are this is so good. And I don't think anybody can get mad at this because it's not like, oh, it's just Tina. No, this is a collective effort and collective success. It is the lava is bubbling like as if it's the sun energy, raw. It is it is even Saturn, like the greatest the greatest love of all, but the greatest learnings of all. Or is it Saturn that's hot? I don't remember. Is it Saturn or Mars or I don't freaking remember. Shoot. Um but even still, like this is mainly meant to be like it's very celebratory. um and it's not and it's what do you call it? And this is a great achievement. This is wonderful. Like, what the heck? I don't even know it's. Yeah, we'll just say that. That's excellent. So, this is wonderful because this is kicking off Authorizing Officer Tuesday, or even with the blessings of Authorizing Officer Tuesday. So, great leadership exercise here, especially and within new circumstances like um um unfamiliar territory, navigating unfamiliar territory. um this is so excellent. Okay, I want to get one from a message from the avians, blue avians. Is that okay? Yes. Okay. Pick, select, or shuffle. Select or shuffle. He said shuffle. Okay, that's one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I asked for like, please don't like give me a huge array. Okay. So here is the pig inverted, beware of greed. Bag inverted, something important such as a new job or a raise. And then man in reverse, dealing or relationship with a man. But it's in reversal. Beware of greed. Inverted or internal? I mean, it's inverted, yeah, but is it internal? External. When I say external, is it the other party or external to them? External to them. So there's still like up front, there's still haters. Yeah. Because it's like the ones who can really make it through on this and really deliver, there's like a bonus, you know? There's a bonus involved with these earnings that are very much warranted. Um like so those that are not involved may obviously want a piece of that just because of some other, because they were associated with you prefix like beforehand, even though they weren't part of this like project or this leg of the journey. There's something about it. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. Dealing, okay. Is this, yeah, This is not upcoming. This is something that's like past energy. Somebody like we tossed away, like some energy. Um, or somebody that like got, left behind, or um like didn't care to move on. Yeah, didn't didn't care to move forward with us. Um and it's old news type of energy, but they're reappearing because of like sandwiching, trying to sandwich that bag. Yeah, so there's that. What the fuck? This is from the Blue Avians. Oh, just beware, understand like human nature, okay? Like that's historically the thing. Um, Something important such as a new job or raise. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm surprised that they would give us that kind of information, but yeah, so they're saying like don't get too stuck in like that daydreamy phase, because this is wonderful, like so unsuspecting, so wonderful, this type of accomplishment, that we still need to remain grounded and understand that there are other realities, that we have grown past. And so it's just reminding us of that. The other thing is lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. This is also external. It is external. What the frick? I feel like a little bit of heartache there. Yeah, there's some extreme haters still. What the heck? I'm just surprised I would still see this. Huh? Again, blue avians. To clarify this, please. Okay. Casket in reverse. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. It was in reverse. Yeah, this is a huge warning to the externals. Anyone that wants to like damage this type of achievement, taint it, whatever, they're gonna be put down. Not just put down like reputation, like oh, roasted, dogged out. No, someone's going to like have to pay the price with their life. Yeah, there's huge divine protection, not just en route, but post achievement. Like, I don't. This is crazy. I don't know the blue avians to be that protect. Like, I don't know. That's crazy. Okay. Anything more? That was correct. Yes, but they don't normally go there. There's just something very sacred about this, that like there's no joking. There's no joke about it. So I'll get just one more. I am allowed to. Okay. On that. Okay. Woman extroverted. Dealings or relationship with a woman. external. This is, I told you there's this energy that is just still trying to mess with me. Like, she won't stop. Um, Scorpio, like, I don't really have anything against, the sign, but this, I know, this energy, you know, there's mystery involved. There's hidden stuff, like a lot of secrets. And so this, I know this particular energy will not stop. Like, she's, I asked if it's internal or external. They said it's external. And that, I know that energy will, like, it's almost like, someone that if they don't carry it out in this life, they vow to carry it out in another life. That kind of energy. And I do, I have the chills on that. So, okay, like, even the blue avians are talking about that. How crazy. Yeah, it's just insane. I'm just shocked that like, the blue avians. This is insane. Like, I had no idea that she was that crazy for otherworldly, is super intelligent, highly intelligent, ancient beings to have to warn her to stop. Like, what? That's insane. What? Okay, outside of her though, is there anything else you wanted to say? Okay, personal. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. That's sweet. So, you know, there's support near and far to different degrees. And so, that, love goes a long way. Okay. It transgresses time. And so, it adds to the level of protection. Yeah. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. I think that's it for now. We'll do takeaways, okay? Two takeaways for my Divine Collective again. Okay, we'll get them from here. We'll work it this way. First one is, oh, almost didn't get it. Like that. Bridge inverted, successfully overcoming a problem. Yay! That's great. That's great to hear, isn't it? Okay. Your clarifier is Queen of Swords in reverse. You overcame, oh, definitely some kind of like spell work. I felt like a little bit of a stab right there. Yeah, like there's someone that did some kind of like ill workings, like, I want to say spell casting, but this is, hexing. Someone was, you didn't just deal with like a bitch, but like someone who was very ill-intended, spoke lies of you, you know, hexed you. Yeah, so you overcame that. Yay. That's wonderful. All right. Your second takeaway from my Divine Collective. Oh, shoot. Okay. I almost felt spinning for a second. Well, that was weird. Bird flying. News is on the way. Okay. And clarified by... Oh, two things. Okay. 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 Seven of Cups in reverse and Four of Cups. Okay. So it looks like you're going to receive consults on, where did that go? Oh, yeah. You're going to receive, consult on, like the best choice, like, some advice on the best choice to go with at this time. But you're still going to contemplate it. And you're still going to thoroughly contemplate it, which is great because you have a mind of your own still. I mean, that's what I have. I'm having to deal with. Like, just because professionals refer other professionals doesn't mean that they're fucking with you. So, but this is... news is on the way. Okay. 7 and the 4, that's 11 cups. News is on the way. I feel like... why is it just like that and like that? I think you still need some proof. Like, show me. And then, like, it flies, you know? So there's something about you... no, let me get one more thing on that. Because it looks like, I don't know. Like, something... I'm hearing, like, when pigs fly, but then, like, it's almost like you're looking for something that would prove to be impossible. But, let me see here. Clarifier. To the 4 of Cups. Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think you're just kind of, sitting and thinking about, like, you're stumped, like, oh, okay. But because it's an abundant opportunity. It's like, so you're trying to figure out, like, where to go from there, like, how to apply it, because you're so used to, like, having bullshit. And then when you have, like, great stuff, it's like, okay, so the new predicament is figuring out the inverse to that, which is a lot of things. Where do I put it, you know? So, yeah. I think sometimes scarcity or being put in very complicated situations, receiving proper resources, still has you budgeting, just so as to avoid... it's not like lack mindset, but like knowing the reality and the bullshit of that avenue. It still has you kind of budgeting, like, let me just sit a little bit longer and take this in so that I can budget where it needs to go first, and then ideate from there, because I don't want to just, like, drop it all on this. I don't want to, there's something wise about that. Excellent. Okay. So, two takeaways for my ILLUMIN-HOTTIEs first. Okay. That one. Like that. Tent. Temporary situation. Okay, all right. Clarified by. I think your main concern, because I felt something over here too, the temporary situation that is like misalignment, or the realm of inner fighting, inner circle fighting. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just like that. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, it's a temporary situation. It's a temporary pause. It's not a stop, it's a pause. Okay. Okay, your second takeaway is okay. Shield, extroverted. You need to defend yourself. Okay. Clarified by. This way. King of Swords, extroverted, in reversal. Internal, external. So they're also requesting, or calling you to be a dick about it. Yeah, it's it's like what do you call it? There, because if you're not going to be a dick about it, like, this is standing up for yourself. So in this range, you have to be a dick about it. Otherwise, people are going to dick around with your energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's you're working with that kind of energy. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, you have to put people in their places. That kind of energy. Like, why is it that I need to explain myself to you? Like, everything is evident here. That, I don't know. There's something about that. It feels like very board of director type of energy in that realm. All right. Okay. So, 2 for my partner in peace and quiet. Yes? Okay. First one. Like that. Quill inverted. Get back to the basics. Interesting. What the heck? Get back to the basics. Okay, clarify by. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think there's just been a lot of congested, thoughts abound. Hearsay, this and that. So it's kind of minimizing the clutter, getting back to the basics, like nose in the books. Like there's something about it, simplifying, which means foregoing any battles that anyone's trying to opt you into. Where did I find that? Okay, right here. Okay. Okay, your second takeaway. Oh my God, no. Oh, okay, well, this landed on my, like, so, yeah, it's like there's a throwdown or something. Let me read this. No. No. To myself? No. Okay. Boat. In reversal? Okay, anyway. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Oh. This was dropped into mine. This, what do you call it? This, oh my gosh. partner in peace and quiet is helping me get this. Like there's no way, like it's almost like noogie level, like I got it, like muscle into it. Like it's mine. What? There's their takeaway is the efforts in helping me achieve what's actually mine. This is crazy. I can't. That was weird. Let's get this boy a new takeaway, okay? That's crazy. That's weird. That's weird. Huh? Or is it theirs? They they basically sacrificed one of their takeaways to give it as mine. They said leave it like that. Okay. Thank you. All right. Yeah, it required some kind of sacrifice, and that's crazy. You're crazy. Okay, clarifier to that is Knight of Wands extroverted. Yeah. Yeah, he's enthusiastic, like, about retrieving that from me. Yeah. He said it's there's almost like excitement in retrieving something that will make me happy or excited, you know, something like that. Yeah, that's so crazy. Hold on, let me get one more. I don't even understand. Like, because it's very light. It brings him, excited is not the word for it. It's like, it brings him reward, to be able to do that for me. Yeah. Let me get one more, like, clarifier on that. Okay. And he's saying, because I can. Because I can do it. Knight of Cups in reverse. No. There's something about it that's like, someone's trying to mess with him while he's attaining it. There's like, interception almost. Deliberate interception. Like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't follow through with it. Or there's just some trouble with it, or blah, blah, blah. There's some, you know, technicality, but there's no real technicality. It's like somebody just inept with their job. Like there's some, he didn't know what he was talking about. I was talking to a rep yesterday, blah blah blah. Oh, he didn't know what he was talking about. Like, I don't know, you know, there's something about that there. We're gonna throw that back in here. Okay, exchange it for what? Okay, as is, like that. Two of Cups. Yep, I'm very happy to do it for me. I mean, like, just, what is it? Yes. Yay. Thank you. All right. Okay. My 3 takeaways. This is crazy. Okay, first one. Staff, extroverted. You will be taken care of in difficult times. What? That's insane. What? That's crazy. Okay. Clarified by Six of Cups in reverse. This is an underground. All right. Yeah, this is my underground crew. That's sweet. Thank you. Okay, the lava game is bubbling for sure. Okay, my second takeaway is Lion, time to act. Clarified by, I'm getting like the MGM Grand like Lion, but I don't usually get that from there. I don't know. Like this, okay. 8 of Pentacles. This is about my craft. This is about my what I do, my business. That's weird. But time to act. I mean, I'm doing that now. What does that mean? What time to act? What? I mean, all I understand is like keep going, like keep moving forward with it. But use this. These are the clues. So let me give like. Can you give me a clue on that? This one. Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. I think this is really good practice for me to address major issues in life, and the one that's still standing is this legality thing, this quadro thing. So if I am to apply the answers and divination that I receive here, to apply that intuitive level to those matters and not let it delay any further. So can I discuss? Yes. Okay. Next point of action. Yeah, because I don't think at this point, no one shall damage the ongoings of this. Okay. So noticing that let me get it from here, because like I can talk about it. Yes. My next steps. No. They said no, because people are going to try to mess with it. Offline. Excuse me. Offline, I will be guided. But get movement on that. And do not be afraid of it. Yeah. Okay. Just treat it like I'm doing divination, basically. And I'll get to get on the right path. Like, put it back to get some traction and to like finished results. Okay. Accurate. All right. So my third takeaway, is that it for that? Here anyway. My third takeaway is, oh goodness, night night. Bull, extrovert, plenty of material things. That's wonderful. Clarified by. Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is not. This saying, don't let it control you. These, like, because there's going to be a lot of material things, but not to let it control me. Not let it, steer my life, you know? Because I was never like that. So, although I very much appreciate the things that I have now, um, uh, like, material things are material things. Yeah. But there, no, I mean, that would be a message to someone else. Like, I'm okay. So, not to obsess? No. What is it? What is this Four of Pentacles in reverse? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. No. There's going to be a lot that I'm going to harvest. So don't let it, like, overtake me. Don't, like, I don't need to micromanage, like, okay, now I need to get a manager for this. Now I need to get a manager for that. No, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, I don't need to, yeah, I don't need a micromanage. What is it? Wow, this is because there's a lot that's going to be coming in. That's crazy to get the Seven of Pentacles in reversal. So Four of Pentacles in reversal is, it feels like a lot. Like more than one can normally handle. So, I guess in the same aspect, not let it rule my life. If there's excess, like, not let it, like, just in the same accord of, like, not having, like, just below bare minimum, um that the struggle of that versus the struggle of having, like, more than enough, like excess almost. um it's kind of like those influencers that get, like, major hauls, like, I don't know, thousands of dollars worth in product or whatever, and they barely even use it. Like, they don't have, um uh, there's, it kind of feels like on that level. Hold on. I don't know, that they don't want me to, like, say it all right now. There's a little block on the Four of Pentacles in reversal. Oh, you know what they're saying? I get it. I totally get it. Okay. So, like, the material goods, money, etc., the 3D stuff, they're just going to be streaming in. They're going to be streaming in. So I don't have to, like, um um look to see, oh, what are the sales for the day, or, oh, I have, what are I don't have to keep looking. I don't have to, with social media, am I doing, like, did I get another subscriber? How many views? Or, like, there's something about it where I don't have, like, I can rest assured that I am taken care of. That's what it says. That's what it is. Like, don't have to, obsess over what's coming in or how much. Like, this is the good stuff here. um put notice for sure. That's the addition. All right, that's it. That's a lot. Holy smokes. Okay. Oh, there we go. Thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. But now that this reading is officially over, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength, resource, properties, um, utilities, excuse me, from those that call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation of the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, um, spell, work, and or entity to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for reformatting to love and light energy, and to be refortified in me, only me, hassle free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Oh yeah, so one thing I thought of, like when the my partner in peace and quiet presented that to me, is that I should get one of my takeaways to him. I think it's kind of obvious here with this like abundance thing over here, unless they're already paved in like a wonderful situation and they just they're just being sweet. I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah. I think that's it for now. Okay. 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 Upon closing the portals in these readings, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with the sequence of rollout. Um hmm. In light and love, I close the portals in these readings now.